Good afternoon, first grade friends. I'm so happy to see you here today. I hope you all have been working hard at home, but having a little fun too. Today it's gorgeous outside. I'm pre-recording this, so I hope it's pretty when you're watching this. I hope you've been getting outside and just enjoying some of the sunshine. It has vitamin D in it. It's good for you. But today I'm going to make something that's not maybe good for you, but certainly is delicious. How to make a root beer float. It's one of my favorite summertime drinks. I hope you'll enjoy it. Before we get started, remember we need to use transition words, things like first, second, next, then, last. Remember we need to use punctuation. A period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark is usually things we use in first grade. A period is for a statement, which most of our how-tos will need a period at the end of our sentences. A question mark is when we ask a question and we need you to respond with an answer. And then an exclamation point, we use that when we're excited, right? Maybe scared. So most of our sentences will have periods. Remember, all sentences start with a capital. If it doesn't have a capital and it doesn't have a punctuation at the end, it's not a sentence. Remember, you can always go back and recheck your work and add those, make those corrections. If you've been writing in your journal, you have those papers easily accessible. So today we're going to talk about making a root beer float. The first thing I need is my glass. That's right. Then, second thing, some root beer. Lastly, I need some ice cream. I prefer vanilla. That way, no matter what flavor float you make, you can always put vanilla in it. For example, my son likes Dr. Pepper. Chocolate wouldn't go very good with Dr. Pepper, but vanilla does. Maybe you like purple or orange. Vanilla always goes good with those. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is pour some root beer in my glass. Not too much because I don't like it when it overflows. It's so sticky, this soft drink. Okay. Then I'm going to scoop out my ice cream and put it into my cup. Do you think we should have 1 or 2 scoops? I agree. Let's have 2. I mean, it is a hot, nice day out. It may not be summer yet, but it feels like it. Scoop number 2. I think my cup is just about perfect. Okay, let's talk about how we make a root beer float. We know we need a transition word that tells us we're about to tell you how to do something. I'm going to use the word first. I really like that word for how-tos because it lets you know that I'm going to start telling you how to do something. First, I poured my root beer in my glass. I want you to notice that I left some room in the front because paragraphs, we call it indenting. You need to leave this space every time you start a new paragraph. That way your reader knows that it's a new paragraph. It's called indenting, and you just leave a little extra space in front of that first sentence. Oh no, look what I did. Can you see it? My glass. I forgot to leave 2 finger spaces, and it looks like one word. Let me erase that and fix it. I want my readers to be able to read it clearly and easily. Glass. Okay, what did I do next? Ice cream or soft drink? That's right, I put my root beer in next. I put my root beer in first. Next, I put my ice cream. Next, I put 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream in my glass. Notice I added a little detail. That detail is vanilla. It's telling the reader what kind of ice cream we use. Because if they're reading this, they might not know. Maybe they think you used Superman ice cream. No way, not my root beer float. Lastly, enjoy your drink. Exclamation point. Friends, don't remember, you should be writing every day just to keep the practice. Here's my straw. Ooh, look at that. A little run over. Delicious. I'll see you tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go sit on the back porch and enjoy my ice cream float.